Hurricane Dora has rapidly intensified over the last 24 hours in the Eastern Pacific Ocean and is currently located at 15.2 degrees north, 116.4 degrees west, and has just become the first Category 4 storm of the season, and has rapidly intensified, only becoming a hurricane 24 hours ago, and a mere 48 hours ago, it was only a tropical depression. Right now, it is winds of 130 miles per hour, that's 210 kilometers per hour, an estimated central pressure of 954 millibars, moving west, just south of due west right now at 16 miles per hour. So this is where the storm is located right now, with an absolutely tiny wind field, has to be said, mainly on the northern side of the circulation, only 40 nautical miles out towards the northern side, and is a very powerful storm despite its very tiny size, as these Eastern Pacific storms typically do around this time. Right now, it's currently located 680 miles away from Cabo San Lucas, 715 from San Carlos, 830 from Puerto Vallarta, 845 from Manzanillo, and 1,110 miles away from Acapulco. Just note, it's around 1,500 miles away from Honolulu, and that location in particular is going to grow ever so closer, but luckily Dora will pass towards the south of the Hawaiian Islands, and might bring some rough surf conditions to the island nation, as these Eastern Pacific hurricanes always do whenever they pass off towards the south or the north. We'll have to wait and see what Hawaii impacts are, though. So this is what the intensity estimates are saying right now. The National Hurricane Center's latest advisory, they'll publish a new one in about an hour. It states that the storm has winds of 110 miles per hour. We've gone with 130 miles per hour based on satellite intensity estimate trends, showing that this storm is very powerful right now. Our latest forecast count published over an hour ago suggests that the storm could intensify a little bit more, believe it or not, over the next 12 to 24 hours, potentially getting up towards 145 miles per hour. Personally, it would not even surprise me if it gets towards 150 miles per hour. Pending that the storm is very tiny and conditions are favorable, but a little amount of shear could cause some significant intensity fluctuations. So that is something that we'll have to monitor very closely with this storm over the next 12 to 24 hours. Likely remaining far away from any land masses, though. Land areas at risk for the next 5 days. Sea surface temperatures right now underneath the storm around 28 to 29 degrees Celsius. So it does have those sea surface temperatures going for right now. Sea surface temperatures are gradually decreasing very slowly, so temperatures are still favorable for some more intensification, but do decrease after 24 hours for just a little bit, and then they go back up going into days 4 and day 5. The HWRF's model run suggests that the storm could get up towards mid to high in Category 4 status. Rainfall threat not to be an area for any land areas. That's pretty much a given at this point. So we'll have to wait and see what this storm does over the next 12 to 24 hours and over the next 5 days. Model consensus is a little bit behind at this point. National Hurricane Center was suggesting at their latest advisory that the storm would peak in around 24 to 36 hours with winds of 130 miles per hour. It's probably there now, actually. Wind shear is on the rise just a little bit, but should be still favorable for intensification. Temperatures are on the decline. That's probably what's going to eventually kill off the storm. But look, towards day 4 and day 5, they do go back up, and relative humidity is forecast to remain about the same as it is now for the next 5 days. Look at the satellite imagery of this storm right now. Absolutely incredible, has to be said. Whenever I'm tracking the storm right now, it really compares me size-wise of storms like Felicia back in 2021 and Darby of last year. Another one that comes to mind is Fernanda in 2017 of storms of this intensity. Of course, you can see that eye. It is warming right now, and those cloud tops are surrounding the eye right now. Sunset has just occurred over this storm right now. Absolutely phenomenal satellite appearance, and this storm is still intensifying right now. And not to mention that this sunset, with it being colder now above the storm, that's probably going to help the storm intensify a little bit. So it would not surprise me if this storm's peak intensity has yet to be seen and will be reached over the next 12 to 24 hours. What a powerful storm this is right now over the Eastern Pacific. Absolutely beautiful storm pushing off towards the west-southwest.